Hey guys, your Key. I'm back in another video, and today let's talk about the last Raw John Cena will ever perform on, which very bittersweet. Like, he was correct when he was saying that the Raw was a bittersweet moment, but he wanted to, still enjoy it. Bitter. Why is it sweet? Why would it be sweet? It's not sweet at all. Okay, it wasn't sweet at all. For him, yes, it was sweet. Me, it was just bitter. It was just bitter. Now, seeing John Cena go have a match with Sheamus, Rey Mysterio versus Judgment Day, it gave me old school vibes. Like, these guys are the wrestlers I grew up on, and to see them like get older is really a blessing, because a lot of wrestlers, they're not that great in shape at their age. They're not in great shape. They're not active. They're not, still enjoying time they have. They are not looking like that. So it's nice to see them like this, but at the same time, it's like, dang, sooner rather than later, they're going to be following John out the door. So I'm glad they were able to have that moment. But it looks as if we're going to get DOMINIK Mysterio versus John Cena again. And we're going to get it at SummerSlam. Not SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Goodness. Again, why people were mad Dom lost his title to John Cena, it will never, I will not get it. I don't get it, won't get it, can't get it. Because if y'all really thought that was going to be the last time they were going to ever go against one another, you must not know wrestling that much. You must not know that much about wrestling. And I won't hold it against you. I won't hold it against you. But next time, sometimes you got to let things cook and let things, move. Really cultivate. Now, because DOMINIK Mysterio is DOMINIK Mysterio, he was like, we're not going to have a one-on-one match. I'm going to beat you down. With respect to him, because he gave John Cena his last beatdown on Raw ever. That right there deserves his props. He deserves his props for that. Judgment Day deserves a prop for that. But again, with Rey Mysterio and Sheamus in the building, you can't mess with John Cena. You can't do that. So they had a 3-on-3 match, which the guys won, John, Rey, and Sheamus. And really, I feel bad for The Miz, because out of everybody, he's the only one who didn't get a moment. Like, everybody that's on the main roster currently still active and had a lot of history with John, they've had a moment, they've had something. Like, I don't know, I mentioned Miz, he ain't got jack. Now, again, John has one more I think he has one more SmackDown left. So who knows what's gonna happen? I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, that's a shame. That's a darn shame. Like, honestly, I feel bad for Miz. I'll be real, I feel bad. Stephanie McCure was going to have a moment where she talks about her attack, and then she got attacked again. Nikki Bella, come to the stage and get your chain, because she's showing the girls what it means to be a heel just for the heck of it. Really showing girls, I don't know, Nikki, she really has the whole thing of being a heel. I think she could play both parts well, because she's organically seems like a chill person, but with that heel version of hers is one of my favorite characters. I really want to see her with a title, because y'all gotta really look back at her time as a Divas champion and what that was, because if you don't know, if you're not interested in that, I get you. You're not gonna really feel nothing about her. But if you don't know, look it up, please, 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 please. And it's not disrespect when I say look it up. I mean, really know what I mean and reference, like, be able to get that as a reference, because she really is one of the best. I'm excited. For real, I'm really excited, because I know Stephanie will not take it easy on Nikki, and I know vice versa, Nikki's not gonna take it easy on Stephanie. So to see them go against each other at Survivor Series, it's gonna be fun. It's really shaping up to be a good one, really. I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised to see, these are some fire matches, because y'all know how things been. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all know how things been. The last surprise of the Last Chance tournament was Dolph freaking Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler. Like, the man that everybody believed was destined, should have had a WWE Championship, Dolph Ziggler. The show off himself, Dolph Ziggler. Like, Dolph Ziggler. I was surprised. Now, I know a lot of people got spoiled. Me, I never try to get spoiled at all because I want to enjoy exactly what I'm watching. So unless on a night like John Cena's last Raw, I was not letting any spoilers come my way. I could not. So seeing him in that ring, a WWE ring again, I hope it's not his last time. I really want them to actually let him shine, because in the match between him and Solo, you see the skills and you see like the reasons why they put him in the positions he was in. Like, the guy knows how to take anything in that ring. He knows how to take anything, and he's able to make things look so real. And don't get me started. Don't get me started on Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, one of the guys I really liked growing up, and to think him and AJ Lee are back in WWE, it's my childhood. Like, this was a nostalgic Raw. And it was really, that was bittersweet. It was all bittersweet because, like, dang, I'm not going to have much more moments of seeing my favorite wrestlers in the ring and being active and stuff of this nature. Like, it's going to be in a few years, I ain't going to see, this is not going to happen. Actually, not even a few years, I'm not going to see John Cena ever perform in a ring ever again. Like, it's really crazy, and I really appreciate the wrestlers that really put in their time and effort for somebody like me to grow up on them. And the next generation, they ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna know. They not gonna understand. Like, hey, John Cena better than Stone Cold and everybody, so the next generation can't understand. They're not gonna be able to understand now. Javon Evans, like, we'll get into him, but hey, that might be the next generation really going, they got something special to grow up on him. Oh, I'm kind of jealous. Charlotte Flair got called up by Alexa Bliss because Alexa Bliss feels as if she's being a bad friend for not putting her dislike to the side. Now, I disagree, because Charlotte made it clear it wasn't about Alexa. It was more so like, we can do what we need to do without her help. Now, petty? Yes, petty, very petty. I can't deny the pettiness, but bad friend, no. No, but Alexa Bliss being the only one out on that ring made a great opportunity for the Boogie Warriors, Lash, and Nia to come out, so that they did. Which meant Rhea Ripley and Io had to come out. Now, it wasn't good for them until Charlotte Flair came and helped her girl Alexa with the kendo stick. I have a suspicion that the last two members are going to be AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, which no complaints here at all. The women, they're the ones that I really don't gotta look out for. The men, them the ones. And then you got some old head. Let me stop playing. I'm sorry. Let me stop playing. Whew. And I say AJ and Becky because in the title match between Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch, although Becky Lynch was having, was dominant for it, Maxine Dupree still has such a fighting spirit that she was not letting any of that slide. And with her trying to be a heel, Becky, in that moment of her trying to be a heel and take the padding off the turnbuckle, AJ Lee said, no, none of that. And helped out her girl, Maxine Dupree, which allowed her to become the new Intercontinental Champion. And really, moments like this are meant to happen on the Raw. Moments like this are meant to happen at Madison Square Garden. So again, I'm indifferent when it comes to Maxine Dupree. I'm indifferent when it comes to her in the ring, but as a fellow Total Divas fan and as a fellow person that really loved wrestling because of the one we saw growing up, I cannot ever hate on her because she is an example of true hard work and dedication. So congratulations to her. And the match she had was very good. I think she's only going to get better, only going to grow more, only going to have even more moments. So to have your first title win at Madison Square Garden, child, not many people can say that. Not many people can be like, I really worked hard for this, and this is the proof. So I'm excited to see what they have unfold to unfold for her. Again, I told y'all guys, if Maxine gets that title, I think Natty's gonna come up. I think she is, sadly. Now, this right here, match tonight. Yeah. Of course, I had to say match tonight. Gunther makes his return after being gone for a few months, and he makes his return against Javon Evans. Now, Javon Evans, he really, he's everything and more what everybody says about him. So please do not take my word for it. Look up his matches. Make sure you tune into NXT. Keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on him because he got it. He has it. Now, in this match, Gunther really thought it was going to be easy. Gunther thought it was going to be like, oh, okay, this is going to be like my first day. It was so bad. It's like me and Jesus the first time. No, it wasn't going to be like that. No, I'm just playing. I like you, so I just, low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. But that match, look at that match. Look at that match yourself. I cannot describe it. I can't explain it. It was unexplainable. But Javon Evans and Gunther had a very great match with one another. It wasn't anything like, oh, it was obviously like Gunther is Gunther and this is Javon Evans. Like, it wasn't like they were on equal footing, but at the same time, there were moments where you were like, oh, is he going to do it? Like, I know, like, we know in our heads, like, this is Gunther's return. We know what's going to happen. But at the same time, Javon Evans and his ability, in the ring, like, his psychology, you were thinking, like, oh, he's going to get this one off. Like, your blood was pumping, seeing that wrestling between the two. And honestly, they can have a rematch one day. I'd like to see that. I really would. But Javon Evans did not make it easy for Gunther at all. Like, he thought it was going to be easy. It was not easy at all. And that is something he can go home and rest very well about. He got this is awesome chance at Madison Square Garden at 21 years old. He makes me look terrible as a fellow 21-year-old. But Javon Evans, epitome of hard work. And I'm continue rooting for him because he's not a version of any other superstar. He might give us certain vibes of certain superstars, but at the same time, he's one of one. Now, I would have liked to see Javon Evans go against Carmelo Hayes. I wanted Javon to win, Gunther is pushing 40, okay? And y'all know how I feel about that. When it comes to this last chance tournament. Now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the men's War Games team. They had a face-to-face, and the surprise was Brock Lesnar. Wasn't a surprise at all. I was like, dang it, Steph Rollins. You just had to do that coast to coast for what? For what, huh? Put us in a bad position. I'm halfway playing. But none of you really thinks we want to see Brock Lesnar, and I really think in my heart, as a fan, and a non-biased look of it all, with the performance that was given at the match with John Cena, I believe that we good. And Roman and Brock had a moment in the ring, a face-to-face. I don't want to see them have another match with one another again. If that's the WrestleMania plans, it's gonna be looking a little iffy at all. Like, it's not what, there's something new that could be done. There's literally something new that could be done with Roman. There's something that could be, it's like they're not really utilizing the storylines it could make with Roman being without a title. Now, if they want to put a title on him, cool. More stories could be told with him having a title as well. Like, there's a limited storylines that they could do. So for them to just say, I don't know if that's the case, but if that is the thought, I don't want to see it. Really seeing somebody like Brock Lesnar, when we all know ability in the ring sometimes is shaky in a War Games match. When the year previously, guys got injured, they was out for weeks, months. is it really the smartest idea? I don't know. The verdict is still, I'm still looking at Jey Uso though. I'm still looking at him. But it was a overall a great Raw, honestly. I like that Javon Evans match and Gunther was outstanding. I really am excited to see what goes on further in the Last Chance tournament. I really think Carmelo Hayes should win against Bronson Reed. Then he would have to go against Gunther now. He could do it. He could do it now. But will they let him? Who knows? But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.